What's happening, guys? Been a while. I haven't uploaded a video in like 3 weeks. I've been really slack with it. I know I said I'd document the whole process, but it's been kind of hard since the car started being taken apart. So the last time we spoke, or last time I spoke to you guys, I just bought the first set of parts from Mercedes for Stephanie, and we'd bought like a wishbone and all the stuff to get the front wheel put back together, but we hadn't started any work, or we'd just taken the wheel off just to sort of see what else we needed. But the car was still, it wasn't mobile, it was still stuck in the on the side of the road. So basically, I'm pleased to tell you, Stephanie's back. 3 weeks. We did it in 3 weeks, start to finish. This is quite a surprise for me as well. Like, I know I haven't documented the whole thing and I haven't showed anyone what's been happening with Stephanie. Unless you follow me on Snapchat, then you probably would have seen some stuff. But apart from that, it's all sort of happened really quickly, and sort of too quickly for me to film for YouTube. Like, every time I filmed loads of stuff and tried to put a video together, but it never made sense because it was always like different days, and I'd go to do something and we'd have a bit of a setback, and then I'd go to do it again and it was sort of didn't happen. So I'm so stoked. But yeah, she's completely finished. The only thing is the wheel. It needs a refurbishment. That's the one. This is still the original wheel from the crash on the back. But anyway, I'm basically just going to talk you through exactly what happened to get her back on the road. So, and how much I spent as a total, and break it down bit by bit if I can. I've got loads of receipts from Mercedes. I'll get them out of the boot. It sort of happened really quick towards the end for me. Like, I couldn't believe how sort of the last few days went of getting it back together. It was just like the light at the end of the tunnel, and then it all finished, and it was crazy. But I mean, she literally is perfect. There's nothing wrong with her. And a lot of people, like even friends and stuff, like people who are just genuinely looking out for me, they were just like, hey look, you know, when it goes back together and you've fixed things that are broken, it's all mechanically fixed, it still might not drive straight. Like, it might never drive how it used to. And I was like, so I was thinking, shit, if I do all this work and it don't drive right, I'm just gonna have to flog it, just scum it off to someone. But no joke, I'm keeping it because it just drives perfectly now, like 100%. And I've got brand new discs, just waiting for the back ones to come. I ordered the back ones as well. 4 brand new tyres, and actually I wanted to speak to you about that. It's sort of been a topic of conversation between loads of us. But basically, you can't judge every single situation on this, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, you're just looking for an excuse, but I'm not looking for an excuse, it's more just telling other people. A friend's mechanic who fixed it, and a few other people said to me, you know, these tyres that you had on your car were no good. So basically when I bought it, it had 4 brand new tyres, but they were budget tyres, because obviously whoever was selling it just thought, oh, I'm just going to stick some cheap tyres on it. So they were budgets, just unbranded tyres, you know, well, you know, not main branded. And I've never really had a problem with, or I've never really had a bad experience with budget tyres on, you know, my first car, my KA and stuff like that. Slow cars, you know, things that I've never had, tyres have just never been an issue to me. I don't really drive like an idiot. Bruh. So I don't know, I've just never had a problem with bad tyres, or tyres being an issue. But everyone was saying, you know, these tyres, no good, get rid of them. So I've also ordered 4 brand new Continental Sport Contact 5Ps. They're meant to be really good. That's what Merc advise. They come on all brand new Mercedes. But yeah, don't run budget tyres basically. If you've got a performance car, don't put budget tyres on it. Or don't, if it's got budget tyres when you buy it, or if someone gives them for free brand new, or so, I don't know, whatever. If you ever get in the hands of them, just try and change them. I know it's hard sometimes when tyres are like £150 each, but just get rid of them, it's not worth it. So yeah, basically I'm going to run you through exactly what we've changed and how much it cost me. So let me get some receipts out for you guys, because I know everyone loves talking about money. So I've got my goodie bag here with all my receipts in it. By the way, can we just take note of my interior? Like, this car's interior is nice, regardless of whether I crashed it or not. Yeah, it's pretty beast. Anyway, yeah, so this is the first one that we ever showed you guys when I first crashed the car. This is from Mercedes, and it's 257.41. The next one was, and the next one, we knew we needed a brake disc, but we couldn't find them anywhere. But we found pads from Europarts. They were really cheap. They were £44.30 for both the front pads. And then we bought the bolt which does the toe in and out, which was £7.74, and I bought 2 front brake discs, brand new from Mercedes, because I snapped that one, and then obviously you can't really replace one disc on an axle, so you have to replace both of them. So I bought 2 discs. It came to £364.80. So yeah, that was that. It sucked, I know, but whatever. I'm trying to think what else the other thing was. I know the discs were 168 together for 2. I can't remember what was £67. I feel like I don't know. Fuck it. Anyway, that was that. Right, the last bill that I ever spent on this car was, from Mercedes parts wise, was for a wing. The panel that I broke in the crash, which is this one. This panel. But it comes with no paint from Mercedes. All panels come with no paint from dealers. So yeah, that was 148. And I also bought it's called the lower arm on the back. Basically, it's what connects the wheel to the. It's like the most sturdiest part of the back end. So that bill altogether was 227.09 with tax. And that's all the parts bills, apart from paint, to paint the wing. So I had to pay a guy to paint the wing, white again. And I also had to pay labour. I actually don't know the labour fee yet. Oh, I completely forgot, I bought a new front wheel. Well, not new, basically it was on eBay. A new wheel was like £850 plus VAT from Mercedes. And that cost me £290, which I thought was a deal. I hustled him down from £350. So I got a deal on the wheel. I also had to buy a drive shaft. So a drive shaft from Mercedes was like £500, £600 plus VAT. I found one at a breakers yard. Really good guy called First Class Mercedes in Epping. It was like the only one in the country. I found it second hand off of like a 6,000 mile car for £190. And then whatever the labour is, and obviously the £250 for recovering it, which was, you know, inevitable. Doesn't matter what car you crash, you've got to recover it. So it was £250, and that's it. Everything totaled up right here. However much it costs, I don't know. It was definitely under £2 though, so I'm stoked. And that's it. It really is done. I'm extremely stoked. I've just had it washed. I've actually been driving it a few days, but I do apologise for the late video. But yeah, I'm stoked. So, to everyone that commented, everyone that hit me up on Instagram or hit me up on Facebook just to say, I hope Stephanie's fixed, or like, when's it getting fixed? I had so many comments on YouTube and all my social media platforms about it. The feedback's been like really good. Like, I genuinely like didn't think the feedback would be how it is, but yeah, I'm stoked. Thank you for everyone that commented. Thank you for everyone that helped me out along the way getting it fixed. George, my brother-in-law from Mercedes. Thank you to Zaman from High Performance MOT. He's my friend who put the car all back together. I did all the work on it. Thanks to my dad for hooking it up with a few things, nothing major, but just looking after me along the way and stuff, making sure I was alright, helping me when I first crashed the car. Thank you to the recovery team. I can't remember the name of the guy, a recovery guy who come and picked me up. Thanks to Ryan Taylor for all the love. He tried and help me out with a few parts and stuff, and showed me a lot of love from all the A45 kids. All his supporters and his fans. So no, it's been really cool, and I'm stoked to have it back on the road. And I will continue doing videos of Stephanie, because I know everyone loves Stephanie. Everyone loves knowing what's going on with it. Ask me loads of questions, this and that. Am I going to tune it? Am I going to do this, all this other stuff? So I'll keep you posted. But from me and Stephanie, peace out.